Okay guys, we're back and back for the final part of this whole thing. Okay, so you can see I went ahead and took Elsa and I cut her out. Okay, and I put her in the world. Look how fabulous she looks. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to show you how I make her really fit into the world. So she doesn't look like she was just kind of glued in. You know, she looks pretty cool with her, just like that. But there's a way to do this so that it really looks like she was painted in, not at all like she was put in later. So this is what I do. We'll start down here at the water. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to come in real close. Well, maybe I can. Let's see. See if I can come in really close on the water. Yeah, that's as close as I'm going to be able to get, but that's going to be fine. Okay, so we need some white paint, like always. White paint is your main thing. And my stiff brush that's kind of scruffy. Okay. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to go over her with some color. Actually, I need to go over her with some, let's see. Let me see if I can just go over with some white. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Well, is it? We'll go over with some white, but that's not going to be enough. We need to go over with some of the colors that we used in the water. So, we used, let's go over it with some blue. And some of this magenta. Just a second, people. I'm getting my colors out again. Don't you hate when your paint won't come out? And then you can't get it out, and then when you squeeze really hard, then it comes out like blasting out. Like way more than you wanted. Okay. Using my scruffy brush like I was talking about. Where the heck is it again? Didn't I just have my brush? What did I do with it? Oh, it's in the thing. Okay. Alright, so I loaded my little plate full of colors of the water. And we're just going to take a little bit and kind of just go over, just going to go over it like I do the water. So she's in the water. Okay, like that. And then we'll take a little bit of the other color. We'll take a little purple. Again, and just kind of just go. Okay, perfect. So now she's in the water. Okay, that's all that it took there. But then let's go back to the white and let's splash some splashes on top of her. So that she really looks like she's in the painting. Okay. So take the white again with that same brush that's kind of, that's stiff and kind of scruffy. Remove a lot of the paint. And then let's just do some splashes from here, on top of her. Perfect. This is the part to me that's the most exciting, is when I get to this point here, where I'm doing all this cool stuff like this, where I've got her in there. Like I'm not just working on the background anymore. Okay, so now you can really see that she's in the painting. Let's also take my little liner brush and let's do some little droplets of water. Okay, let's get some paint on my brush. Okay. We'll put some right up here next to the painting. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. But it's just those little flickers of water right below her. Okay, so I think that looks really good. Okay, another thing I want to do to bring her into the painting is there's some water that's that I covered up with her body. It's right here and it ends right here. So I want to put that water in. See if we can come in a little bit closer. No, probably not. I probably need to come out a little bit more, actually. Oh, not that much. I want you to be able to see. Sorry, guys. I'm going to start driving you crazy. I'm just trying to get close enough. Okay. So, there's water dripping right here beside her. So, let's take that water. Let's take that water and bring it right onto her. Okay. And it's water, so it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be thick and thin as long as it ends up. There we go. And it goes right into the water that's already in here. It's in the it's in like your little lake or ocean. There we go. That looks really, really good. So that brings her in. Also, other things that are going to bring her in are, let's put a few shooting stars. Like, let's put a few, like right here. Let's put a shooting star right here. Bam. So that whatever's going on in the painting is also going, she's in it, you know? Okay. And we'll do some shooting stars on her wings too. Oh, I didn't even talk about how I glued her down. When I glued her down, I like to use not matte medium, because I actually draw her on cardstock, so it's a thicker paper, of course, so it gets glued down better with Eileen's Tacky. So I do that. I don't put anything on the top of it because I don't want to mess with, you know, my drawing. As far as, like, I don't put matte medium on it or anything like that. I just leave her alone. And then let's go ahead. There we go. And we can put in her hair a little bit. We could put some of these other type of shooting stars. These ones right here where you flick out 3 times. A 3 flick out. Just here and there. And I think too that we should throw some flicks of paint all over, except for her face. Yeah, I don't like that one. Okay, so I think that looks good there, but she needs some flickers of, like the stars that are all over this whole page. So, let's cover her face with something. I don't want her face with too many flickers. I mean, if you got on there, that'd be fine, but I don't want a lot. There we go. So, let's go like that, and let's flick some paint. So, taking put some water right here on this so it's all watery. Pretty watery. Is that watery enough? Yeah, that's watery enough. Okay. Get my bracelets out of the way. Whatever you don't want paint on, get it out of the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and flick some stuff. Put some flicks on her dress, on her hair, on her wings. And I want some, this like, some white flat flicks also, which I'm going to call snow basically, in the water too. I think this adds magic. Oh, I'm going to add some to this rose over here. I don't know if you're seeing that or not. Yeah, you should be. I think I'm far out. I think all these little flickers of like snow just adds so much magic to the whole painting. So we'll put a few more flicks there too. Okay. And you can add as much flicks or not, or white little flicks or of snow as you want, or not. Or stars. These could be stars. It could be snow, the white flakes. Doesn't really matter. Okay. That looks really, really good. And that put her in the painting with the waves, with putting her body, going over her body with some of the paint. So she looks like she's coming out of the water. Then we went ahead and did some waves, flicked up some waves on top of her dress. There was some water dripping, went right over her dress. Shooting stars are shooting out. We have shooting stars shooting at Elsa, and also the wings. So it all just really like brings her into the picture. I think that's a very important finishing part. And also what I want to do is I want to use some of my, these aren't stickles, but they're like stickles, but they're by reflections. Use some of this type of stuff to finish it up. Let me get a fresh paint thing here. It's crazy how much stuff you have out, how much. You know, I don't know if I want to use my finger or a paintbrush. I think I want to use a paintbrush. Sometimes I use my finger for this, but I want to use a paintbrush, I think. If I can find the right brush that I want to use. I only have 20 million brushes, but you never can find the one that you need. Alright, maybe this will work. Okay. So I took a little bit of this color right here, and it's not Stickles, but it's Recollections brand of Stickles. And I want to do that in her hair, just so her hair has stickles all over it. How pretty. And you can use your finger. I don't know. I like using a brush. And I love busting out my stickles and using that, because how many times do you not use your stickles? How many times do you just not use the things in your craft room? So what I like to do is every time I do a project, go through like my supplies and pull out some things that I never use and use them. And I was never using my stickles or my Reflections brand of stickles. And I got such a good deal on these. I bought like a pack of like, I think 4 came in a pack at Michael's, and I bought them for like $2 or something. And then I bought all the colors. And Stickles is by itself, just the one clear color is quite expensive. So, and then you know what I'm going to do, because I have pink on the forehead, I'm going to put a little Stickles there, little pink Stickles there. I'm going to put a little bit of this pink Stickles on her cheeks. Staying away from the little white spot. There's a little, you know, not white spot, but the highlight. I don't want to put it on the highlight because it has a little bit of color. I want that highlight to still show. Okay. And then let's take some stickles, the pink stickles still, and go to the wings. Make sure you guys are seeing what I'm doing. Okay. So let's go. Oh, I want to talk about this. If you leave a comment below, I'm going to do a giveaway where I'm going to do giveaway, I don't know, 3 or 4 prints. And what I do is I make really nice prints, and you can do it too. I buy this stuff called, I said it at the beginning of the thing, I buy this stuff called brochure paper. It's really nice and thick, has a nice sheen to it, and you print on it, and it actually prints even better than photo paper, and you can buy tons of it. And this is at, what printing place is it? Trying to think of the printing place. Office Depot. Not Office Max, but Office Depot. Over there where they have different types of paper and stuff, different types of photograph paper, they have brochure paper. And then I go to and still at Office Depot, I go over to the printer section and I have it printed on there. And I've experimented with it. I don't, you know, if I can remember, I'll write the numbers down. I write the numbers down and I tell them there's certain numbers that I've researched out over time with all the printing to make sure I get the depth of color that I want. If I can remember what those numbers are, I will write them down for you. So below, I'll have those numbers written down, because if you can give them those specifications when they make your prints, you'll get the most beautiful prints and really close to like your to what you painted or you drew or whatever you're doing that you want printed, and you can make your own prints. All right, so I'm going to take this color here, this teal color, and go on the wings. So we'll put some of this on the wings. So what I was saying is, if you just leave a comment below, then you'll be in the giveaway. And you know what? I'm not liking that. And you'll be in the giveaway. I'm going to give away, I don't know, 3 or 4 prints of this on that beautiful brochure paper. So you'll get a really nice print. And I'll send that to you. So just leave a comment below and you can be in the giveaway. Let's try, I didn't like the teal color on here. I need to be a little bit lighter. Let me try the purple. Let me see if I like that. But you know what I might, okay, just one second. Let me try the teal though on, hopefully this brush is small enough, on her eyes. Because I want to put a little sparkle in her eyes. So let's just see if this will work on the eyes. Like right in the corners. Yeah, that looks good there because it's deep enough. That looks pretty. I just did it on the darker part in the corners of her eyes. You're not going to be able to see it on camera. And then I'm going to try the purple. On the purple here. See how I like that? Does that look pretty? Yeah, that looks really pretty. And her, oh, and I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but her eye, one of her eyes is purple and one of her eyes is teal. I love to do that. I got that idea from Jane Davenport. I saw her do one of her girls like that, and I thought, oh, I love that. So a lot of times I don't ever match my eyes anymore. I love not having matched eyes. So I think that looks really pretty. Let's see if we want any purple on the clothing. No, we don't. Okay. So these are just the finishing touches of my painting here. And it'll be signed. I'll do 4 prints and they'll be signed. I'll make the prints, but I'll hand sign them though. And we'll do it, what is today? Thursday? So next Thursday, we'll do the giveaway. Got to make sure I write that down. So I remember to do that. I always have a lot of giveaways going on, so I got to keep them straight. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I did want to do a little bit of purple on the lips. So let me do that next. Let me check out my time situation. Is my time okay? Yeah, plenty of time. Let me try a little purple on the lips. See if I like it. And what's nice about this, if you put some of these glitter, I call them glitter glues. If you put some on and you don't like it, you can wipe it right off. And you always want to match it up to what you're working on. So if you're going to use a purple glitter glue, match it up because it has a little bit of tint to it. Match it up with a purple color. With a purple color. If you're going to do a pink, make sure your base is pink. So, because if not, it looks really funky for the most part. That looks cool on the lips. Just a little sparkle on her lips. It's kind of in the darker areas. Keep it off of the highlight areas. I think that looks good. I'm trying to see if I want any sparkle anywhere else. I was thinking about putting some sparkle on the unicorn, on the horn of the unicorn. I think that's what it's called, a horn. I don't know. what else to call it. A unicorn horn. I'm probably saying that wrong. That doesn't really sound right, but whatever. Okay, so I'm taking some of the clear glitter glue. And what you have is all the Stickles brand ones. Use the Stickles. Stickles was so expensive, I'd only buy the clear. I would never buy all the colors. Okay, I just put the clear on here, which looks really cool. But you're not going to ever be able to see that from there. Just if you're looking at it personally, you can see it glow a little bit. Which is fine. And I think we'll stop right there. I think this looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and give a quick review on this whole picture. I'm going to give a review on this entire picture. Up close. Let me turn it around. Oh, I have such a mess going on. If you guys can see my table. Okay, so there she is. A full view of the whole thing your way. And let me see when I come in closer. So there's Elsa up close. Okay, and then let me just bring, I'm going to tilt you guys up for a second. See what we see there. And there's that up close. Let me see if I bring this further. I bring that forward if you guys are going to see. No. All right, I'm just playing around real quick, you guys, just so you guys can see everything as close as possible. Yeah, we'll just come out and just do this. I was trying to focus in closer on certain things, but it's just too hard to do that. Let's see. There we go. So you can see the full picture. There we go. So you guys can see the full thing. So there's that. Let you guys look at it for a second. And the reason, some people always ask me why I have this mirror. I have this mirror because I don't have the flip out on my phone, on my camera to be able to see and make sure I'm in frame. But the next camera I get, I will do that though, because I would love to be able to, have that flip out to look and make sure you're always in focus, because that is so, that's like my nightmare, is like I'm not in frame or I'm not in focus. So like, what am I showing, you know? So anyway, there she is fully. And I hope you guys like her. Hope you guys like how she turned out. I think this turned out really, really pretty. I'm also going to use this in my, I'm going to make a copy of her. I think a 5x6, and use her in my planner as a like a divider in my planner. I think it'll look be really pretty. So, okay, like I said, you guys, just leave a comment below, and I'll pick out 4 names, and we'll do a giveaway next Thursday, and I'll give you the 4 winners a print of this work. So, okay, you guys, that is it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And there should be something else. Oh yes, hit that little bell so you get the notifications when I come on. And I think that's it. All right, bye guys. I'll see you in the next one.